Tour are we going on, Denise?
There is a nonprofit group called, what are they called? Just a second. Give me a second to like put this stuff up.
Welcome everyone to Highland Park, Los Angeles. As quaint as Highland Park sounds today, Highland Park, and in particular Figueroa Street in Los Angeles, does not have the best reputation. Today, Highland Park is better known for having the most prostitution arrests in California. So the question is, why would you think of taking your family to this place? The answer to that is almost lost on history, but if you look very carefully, you can still find it. So come with us if you dare and walk down Figueroa Street and see a bit of what Los Angeles was and now is.
And it was a place for, it was one of LA's first like wealthy suburbs, right? Like if you wanted to commute between Pasadena and Los Angeles, this might be a neighborhood you would live in.
Our first stop is 5604 Figueroa Street, which is the Highland Theater. This building was opened on March 5th, 1925 with a personal appearance from Norma Shear, which was a 5-time nominated actress who finally won the Best Actress Award in 1930 for her role in a movie called The Divorcee. You see, back then Figueroa Street was a happening place. To be on Figueroa Street from 1930 to the 1970s, you were part of the cool club. We're at 5637 10 Shop, which was the first Forever 21. But apparently there was 2 sisters involved, and one separated her own way and went and called it 10 Shop. Yep. Cool mosaic down here on North 57.
Avenue 57.
Yep, on Avenue 47 there. In front of Las Casuelas, that is a piñata right there. And this is a Guatemalan restaurant here that's been here since the 50s. Salvadorian.
Used to be.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, maybe it still is, but
still looks like it is today.
Yeah.
I saw them making pupusas in there. Camera shop, which used to be the busiest camera
mail order camera shop in the United States.
And now it's restaurants.
Yeah.
But it used to be the busiest mail order camera shop in the United States, but not anymore.
No.
Highland Park Fire Station number 12, which has been in operation for over 100 years here. 521 Victoria. Same station, the oldest one in LA. Like, I mean, there's lots of other fire departments out there and lots of other fire companies out there, but you guys are the oldest in LA. So that's really cool.
Yeah, it's been in the same location for over 100 years.
Yeah.
And then before that, it was like down the street while this was getting built.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, it was an older building down there. Like
way over there. Yeah.
That must be on the wall that talks Quetzalcoatl. So we have a guy, a girl, and a baby. And then we have Quetzalcoatl. And then we have the Virgin de Guadalupe here. Looks like we have, this looks like the Temple Mayor. We have a Mayan, an Olmec head here. The Aztec calendar. We have, let's see, who else do we have here? We have some heroes here. We have some Hispanic heroes. We have Zapata. I don't know what that lady is. That guy is from the Z. This is Cesar Chavez right here. That's who this is. And then this guy is from Guatemala. That's one of the Z narc guys.
What?
Oh, this guy is from when there was a group in the Yucatan that tried to like secede from Mexico. It was called the Zs, the Zetas. And then you have the future over there. Just East LA, we're at Northeast LA here. Highland Avenue style. Highland Park Avenue style. Park at Highland Park. We found the park at Highland Park. We're here at the Highland Park Library. The Arroyo Seco branch. Looks like something out of the Grand Canyon. Very towers. Lots of towers and stuff. Very cool. Way back on March 30th, 1916, the very first utility pole in Los Angeles was installed on the corner of Figueroa, then called Pasadena Avenue and Piedmont Street, by the Bureau of Power and Light, the entity that would eventually become the Department of Water and Power. A plaque placed in 1952 commemorates the first pole that would eventually become the Los Angeles Electric Grid, which would eventually turn over into the Southern California Edison Company. Up to the crossroads of York and Figueroa, which, depending on how you measure it, both of them could have been Route 66 at one point.
Yes.
So this would have been one of the points that you would have passed in Route 66, depending on how they routed Route 66 at the time. Where you at? That's a cool USA Bank building.
That is the oldest building in the area that has continuously served as a banking institution.
Okay.
Since it was built. So, built in 1926, and it's been a bank ever since.
Gotcha. This pole was installed in 1974. It's the Veterans Memorial Pole. As you can see up there is the POW flag underneath the US flag.
And at the time of its installation, it was the tallest flagpole in Los Angeles.
Okay. One of those, they paved paradise and put up a parking lot moments. Right here where this parking lot used to be.
Or where this parking lot
is, yes. Used to be a Mexican restaurant called Chilaviles. And it was very renowned until the 1970s. In fact, so renowned people would call this Chilaviles Corner instead of Yorkshire Corner. But it, of course, got paved over and is now just a parking lot. Abby San Encino is the brainchild of an eccentric printer named Clyde Brown, who moved to the 5th and Hill Street location to build this rock studio home in 1907. It took Mr. Brown until 1929 until he was able to finish his house. If you go there, it's an easy walk down, but remember, you have to go back the way you came. What's your opinion about going up this hill, Denise?
Blech.
Yeah, she's the one who wanted to come down.
The price had to be paid. Have to be paid.
Yep, that's what happens. Where this arched doorway is where until 1954 you would still find a blacksmith here in Highland Park. Right here at 6114 was where the blacksmith would be. Looks like now it's a church.
Yeah.
But back then it was a blacksmith for all your horsey needs. And you can still see the other arch right here. Only one door, but this would be an open door as well.
In town.
The Baldor apartments were actually a speakeasy is what you're saying.
Well, it was also a speakeasy. It was a mixed-use building that was okay for a while, and then they tried to get rid of mixed use. They wanted just businesses.
Yeah.
And then after doing that for a while, they realized that mixed-use apartments kept crime down because it kept people downtown during the in the evenings.
So it's not surprising they still have a liquor and beer on the corner.
It is not. Nope.
Here is the Sunbeam Vintage Shop, which used to be the Sunbeam Theater. Got their start on Craigslist, you said, right?
Yep, once upon a time they were the Mod Crib LA.
Okay.
And been here since 2010.
2010. Selling vintage clothing here. Which really just means used clothing.
And housing goods. Like this
Oh,
is
and
where you
housing
buy
goods.
your like mod dresser and your
okay.
yeah.
Got it. Well, look at that. We survived our walk all the way down Figueroa Street and saw some of what helped make Los Angeles what it is today. Hope you enjoyed the journey down memory lane, and remember, adventure is everywhere. You just have to find it. Thank you for watching.